everyone. We have a new setup, as you can tell. So we have some fancy lighting and other things going on. So let us know what you think of the new setup in the comments. Today, we are going to talk about the 5 things you're doing wrong on Instagram. So I had my first round of Instagram audits recently, and all of my clients throughout the day had been committing kind of the same errors. And so I wanted to talk about those with all of you. So Instagram is a really amazing platform. Around 65% of my income comes from Instagram and my audience that I've grown there. But there are a few mistakes that a lot of people make that are pretty easy to fix. So let's cover those today. So the first one is using different photography styles. So if you are relying on professional photographers or professional photo shoots for photos of your work, this is going to cause a few different issues. First of all different photographers have different styles. So your photos are going to look a little bit haphazard and as if they don't go together. It's also not empowering you to be able to take photos of your own work. So if you have a suite that you're doing or something really awesome that you've created that you want to share a photo of, you don't want to have to wait a month for yourself to hire someone, get a bunch of work together, put together a full shoot, get the photos back, etc. So you want to be able to just snap a photo whenever you need to snap a photo and post it on your Instagram. So I highly, highly encourage you to take some time to learn how to style photos in a way that you like and that you can do consistently. One of the biggest tips I have for this is just creating a couple surfaces, styling boards, which I'll link a couple tutorials below of how to do that so that you have the ability to bring out one of those styling boards and style your photos on the go, do something really simple and easy, snap a photo of it, and it still looks professional and consistent. The second thing that you're doing wrong on Instagram is not making it obvious what you do. I was actually surprised how many people that I talk to where you look at their profile and you can't immediately tell what type of business they are. And maybe I can because I know from the get-go that they're a stationery designer, a calligrapher, a photographer, etc. But if you're posting a ton of photos that are like stock images or images from your weddings, like pictures of the bride and groom, pictures of the florals, etc., and you're not a florist or photographer, then that's confusing to someone who comes to your profile. You only have 2 to 3 seconds to impress someone enough to follow you, inquire with you, contact you, go to your website, etc. So if they come to your profile because they saw a stationery picture and then that's the only stationery picture they can see in the top few photos, they're going to be like, oh, darn, I thought this person was a stationery designer, but they're not. And they're going to leave your profile. So make it very, very obvious what you do. And it's not enough to have it in your name or your bio just because sometimes people skip over those things in favor of the visuals because Instagram is such a visual platform. The third thing you're doing wrong is not adding calls to action. You should do this on 2/3 to 3/4 of your photos. Whether that's asking a question in your caption so that people comment and increase your engagement, or it's reminding them that this is a business, that you're selling something, that you actually sell whatever's in the photo. So tell them that you're still booking for 2020. Tell them that they can purchase it on their website. Tell them where and how they can do things. Make it really, really easy for these people to spend money with you. Number 4, something I saw a lot was people focusing on the finished product. And Instagram has this reputation of being about beautiful, perfectly styled photos. But in actuality, what's going to connect with your audience more is talking about the process of working with you. So, yes, you should have pictures of your, finished suite, finished floral bouquet, whatever it is. But you should also have pictures showing the process and explaining how that works. So in the stationery world, for instance, this means taking pictures of the pieces before they're assembled, taking pictures of individual details of your suites instead of only focusing on the finished product and this full suite. So if you talk about, for instance, show a picture of like a monogram you created and talk about why you created this, what elements are in it, people are really going to enjoy that process. And another way to do this is by incorporating your hand or even your face, but your hand's really easy to incorporate into the photos. So just show your hands styling the photos, holding things, putting things together, tying a bow, etc. Sometimes those photos are a little tricky to get, so you might need some help with that, but it can really increase your engagement. Photos are 60% more likely to get a like if it has a face or a hand in it. So it just adds a little personality to your feed and shows that there's a real person behind it. And the number five thing that a lot of people are doing wrong on Instagram is just forgetting that it's a business. So we are constantly focusing on likes, comments, engagement, posting pretty photos, etc. But we're forgetting that this is a tool in your tool belt to make money. So this goes back to adding those calls to action, reminding everyone on every post, on every caption that they can book with you, that they can buy whatever they're seeing, focusing your photos on products that people can actually buy as opposed to just process practice shots. It's okay, of course, to show that every now and again to show your skill, but if you have an entire feed full of just quotes and things, and you're not selling things with the quotes on them, then that's going to be confusing to clients. They're going to come there, they're going to like your photo and think you're talented, but they're not actually going to be able to buy something. So show what you want to sell, show what you're hoping to sell and what you want your business to be moving towards. And remember to add that call to action to remind them where they can get it, how they can get it, how much it's going to cost, if you're running any sales, if you're running any deals, etc. So at the end of the day, you need to remember that likes are important, engagement is important, all of that's important, but only in the context of how it suits your business and makes you money. So we have a couple other videos about Instagram using hashtags, growing your audience, and we'll be running these personalized Instagram audits about once a month. So check back, I'll link that below, and we'll update the link whenever we have new audits on the schedule that you can purchase. We hope that you've enjoyed this. Let us know if you're making any of these mistakes and how you're planning to fix them. Share your Instagram handle below. We'd be happy to provide some feedback for you. And as always, give us a like or a subscribe if you don't want to miss out on future videos.